I am Locutus of Borg.
Hi guys, I'm Locutus, and welcome back to the Collective. We're out here on Midved Taiga, and we're going to be doing a bit of hunting and trying out new weapons in Hunter Call of the Wild that have just dropped a couple of days ago in excuse me, in Weapon Pack 2 DLC. Now, I'll go through the weapons in a minute, but first of all we'll address a couple of issues that some people have criticised, which is to say that they're saying that the weapon pack doesn't really add anything new and that it's basically just cosmetic. And that's kind of true, because if you look at the actual stats of the ammunition, in terms of penetration, the new weapons you get, well, let's have a look here first of all. We've got the drilling, it's a combination rifle shotgun thing. You can fire shotgun rounds like so. But you can also switch it over to rifle mode. Fire from that third barrel below, single rifle round. Sort of a weird gun, but it's kind of handy because it does mean, you can carry effectively a rifle and a shotgun in one weapon slot without having to switch around too much, and also takes up less weight in your backpack. Now, the rifle ammunition for that is, I think it's 9, let's have a look. It is, yeah, 9.3 by 74. Now, if you look at the stats there, that's for the polymer tip version. There's a polymer tip and a soft tip version for this rifle. The stats are actually exactly the same for the respective types of ammunition as for the 7mm rifle that you get in the base game. So you're not getting anything new. I mean, you do get the rifle straight away, so arguably for a new player, it means you can start out with effectively a 7mm without having to unlock it. But, for most of us who've played the game for a while, and you're going to have played the game for a while before you're going to go shelling money on DLC, in all honesty. I mean, you should anyway. There's enough in the base game that try the game out, don't go buying DLC until you're sure you like it. But yeah, it is basically the same as the 7mm. The rifles, the actual rifle stats are slightly different. So let's go into the shop and have a look and we'll compare these. So, here we go. So, 7mm Regent. 33 accuracy, 82 recoil, 81 reload speed. So pretty good reload, pretty good recoil. Not great accuracy. Let's compare that up to... Actually, that's pretty high recoil. I don't know if that's good or... So if we compare that down to... Yeah, no, I'm assuming that actually that's actually worse. That's the time it takes to reload. It's a single round, and there's an awful lot of recoil. And it's not terribly accurate, but it hits harder. So, yeah, that's the 7mm Regent stats there. Let's compare it to the... where is it? Oh no, it's under shotguns, isn't it? The Grelk drilling carbon fiber rifle. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same. In fact, if anything, it's a much better hip shot. I suppose that's because it's a shotgun. But I'm not sure if those stats are for the shotgun or the rifle. It's hard to tell. So arguably the 7mm, pretty much the same. Maybe a bit better. I don't know. But it's kind of cool having the two in one. So similarly though, we got the other one that is new is the Mosin Nagant rifle, the classic Soviet World War II bolt-action rifle. If you ever watched Enemy at the Gates, it is Vasily Zaitsev's rifle of choice. The Acura sniper version of it, but yeah. And you've got a few of them here with different looks. I've got one already in the game, I'll show you in a moment. But now the round this thing uses, a 7.62 round, is actually pretty much identical stat-wise to the round you get with your starting Ranger 243 rifle. Now if we compare the two here, see the reload speed is actually slower, the recoil is higher, and the accuracy is actually a little bit worse. So, again, in terms of actually, if you're actually trying to outright just play the game as well as possible, not worry about, looks or anything like that, then the Ranger 243 is pretty much, in every regard, a slightly better rifle than the Mosin. And the ammunition hits exactly the same, and you can't even get polymer tips for the Mosin. But let's be honest, that's not why you're buying the Mosin. You're buying the Mosin because it's cool. And that's what this weapon pack is all about. It's just stuff that's fun to use in the game. Not necessarily stuff that's going to be any better for hunting. In fact, in most cases, it's going to be the same or a little bit worse. But, I mean, here's the Mosin. Enough said, right? I mean, what can you say about that? That's just cool. It's just fun to use. And when all said and done, it's a good solid rifle to hunt. That's gonna, any gun in the game can hunt pretty much anything in the game if you're a good enough shot. The last weapon in the back is this here handgun. It's a Colt 45 handgun. And again, like the other two rifles, it's pretty much the same as the 44 in terms of, ammunition statistics and so on. But it's pretty fun to use. Sounds cool. It looks cool. If you want to go crazy, there's a silly golden, pimp version of it, but just no. Anyway, let's do a bit of hunting anyway with these guns, and as I say, you can put a scope on the Mosin. That's not actually a receiver, that's obviously the foresight you're replacing. See, the sight does make it a bit easier. And we're going to have a pistol, mainly a backup weapon in case we get rushed by a bear or something. We're going to switch this chappie over to shotgun, and we're actually going to put, I'm going to go back over to ammo and make sure we've got, okay, we have got slugs in there, right, that's fine. Okay. Now, we have obviously scared the hell out of every wildlife within a 400-mile radius from there with all the shooting we've just been doing, so we're going to fast travel over somewhere else. Maybe over here? And then we'll head out towards the big crater over to the left there, which is always an interesting place to hunt, and it's breathtaking scenically as well. Okay. So we're just going to set ourselves a little waypoint. Let's check some of these things out while we're heading over this way, because I haven't done most of the findables out in this park. So let's check this one out first while we're here. As we get away from the camp. And we're just on our own in the wilderness now, as it should be. Let's have a little walk around here and see if we find anything. Still toying around with these hunter videos. As I say, obviously a lot of the Hunter Call the Wild is just, walking around the wild landscape looking for stuff, so I may start editing these videos down a bit, taking some of the downtime out, and just, cutting to the more interesting things that happen. Actually find some wildlife. But, for this video, I think I'm probably just going to let it run and see how we go. Get a bit of an idea of how the game plays. Apply a bit of cover slint. We'll head out towards the crater to the west in a minute. Then we're going to wander over to this point of interest over here on the map and see what it is. Probably nothing massively interesting. It's probably like a hunting stand or something that I haven't assembled yet, but it's worth a glance. Snowy day out here in Medford. Moose. Parps in the old moose collar. Get a little bit closer into this tree line on the left here. Only a female moose, so I'm not hugely worried. That, however, is a bull moose. Let's see if we can spot anything through there. Nope. Can't see anything at the moment. Can't hear anything either. Be light off there. Let's creep a little closer. Medved's an interesting one because it can be quite hard to tell. A lot of rustling leaves and little bits of snow falling that sound very similar to animals moving. It can be quite hard to spot when still mating calls, not alarmed yet. Keep the shotgun zeroed for 50. It's about right for slugs. Ideally I want to get a bit closer. I mean, I want to get within, 20 to 30 if I can. Keep stalking this moose. Oh. I think I saw it. Yep. That's the female. She's... Oh. There's another female. I think. There's the male. There he is. No, that's another female. I'm going to go prone here. Get it a little bit closer to the eye. Hopefully entice that male in. There he is. I saw the antlers. Oh, he's a big one. He's big-ish. It's about 50 meters away. See if I can get him to come in a little closer. Just coming out of the trees, Moosey. There's a moose right in front of me, unfortunately. Come on, get out of the way. Give me a shot at your friend. Second shot I just took because I figured, why not? See if I can get anything good on her. Oh, it was a vital hit. So she might go down as well. We'll go track her down in a moment then, but this moose, the big one, it's a good looking moose. Let's get a bit of a photo of him. I reckon that's at least a silver, maybe even a gold. Oh, just shy of gold, I think. Yep, got him. Perfect shot in the heart. Not bad. Not bad at all. My consecutive harvest's on 0 for some reason, so that's probably why that was on 0. Yeah, that would have definitely been a gold if my consecutive was up. Never mind. Let's track down the other moose, because that was a vital hit on her, so she's probably not got far. See if we can find her. It was definitely vital from the blood spatter and the earlier hit there, so I don't think she's gone too far. But it might only have been a single lung. It's down to 25% already. She can't be much further here. She's bleeding out quite quickly. But I think... Another male over there. That's a warning call though. Let's we see him? this moose. We're going to do so a little quietly because there is a male over there that way. If we can get a good shot on him. Thought I saw someone moving there. Might have just been a bit of a tree. It's just the wind. Yep. Nope. That's not our moose. That is though. Everywhere. It's definitely at least one vital hit. And yeah, it's just gone purple, so she's definitely dropped. We will place a waypoint right here. Just so we don't lose that, because I want to track that other one down first. I don't think she went far. I think this is our original moose. Following here. Yeah, there she is. Female though. Yeah, it's a single lung hip. Wasn't a bad shot though. And then we'll backtrack now to those other hits. And we are getting the shotgun score up here as well, which is good because shotgun is one of the things that I haven't actually maxed out. Got all the unlocks for yet, so well, that's the only thing I haven't got all the unlocks for yet, I think, in the game. So it was around here. Ah, there it is. Was a vital. That's where she came from. She ran off this way. And the rate she was dropping, I don't think she was far at all. 75. Still 75. Not much further than I thought. Part of the same track, or is that earlier? I think that's a different track. Yeah. That's it earlier. It's one of these things you've got to be careful with this game, is early on at least, before you unlock more, you don't get all the info on the tracks, and you don't get necessarily info on which the tracks are following. All it tells you is whether a track is and sometimes those tracks are from much earlier. The fact that all these tracks now seem to not have any blood spatters makes me think, yeah, I've got double back on myself and I've picked up another set of tracks from the same animal. So the colour just means it's from the same animal. It doesn't mean it's necessarily the next one in sequence. So as you can see, what's happened here is at some point in the past she wandered around there and then she ran back across her own tracks. This is where she actually went after she was shot. Let's get a detour over here and collect this point of interest. I'd got that one in the past, but there's been a whole lot of patches lately, so it's possible they got messed up in there, but following the blood trail. It's down to 0 to 25 now. She can't be far off here. Not picking up all the tracks. There she is. And there's our moose. Good clean shot in the left line. My second shot missed entirely, it seems, so again, pretty much worthless, but my consecutive harvest is up to 80% now, so the next one will be 100, so if we find something good, so much the better. I think we're going to have a little wander out. Let's head to the lip of this big crater thing. Because first of all, secondly, you can see a long way in most directions here, so let's see if we can spot anything on here first of all. Now there is obviously a maximum draw distance at which point animals don't populate, so you won't see things, you know, a kilometre away in this, for example, populating all the way. But the draw distance isn't unreasonable, so if there was something out in the open, there's a good chance we... There's a male moose down there somewhere. Oh, I think I see him. There he is. 230 yards away. Can I get down this hill safely? No, I can't. Okay, that didn't quite work. It would have been a good moose, but we'll set out to the west again and see if we can find... Maybe we could try and make our way back to that same area roughly and see if we can find that moose. I've still got him flagged. We're not far off. Let's find a slightly safer way down that slope without dropping too far into the crater and killing myself though. I'm not specifically after that moose anyway, as much as I'm just, you know, any reasonable animal in the game. My consecutive harvest is still good now. Yep, that's the same guy, I think. It's a fair way off from here though, so I think we're safe to run for the moment. So I don't want to try and take him right on me. This looks a bit less steep going down here. Maybe even a bit more of jumpers. Just thought I saw something for a second there. Eyes are playing tricks on me. Oh, it stopped snowing, it's cleared up. It's actually quite a nice day now. This looks a bit safer of a way down. Let's see if we can spot a friendly moose. Now, he's walked himself into a little bit of a valley wall there. I don't think he's going to be able to get up that slope. What's that? I saw something over there as well. Nope. Not sure if this is persistent after you die, but we'll refresh it anyway. We're off to the side, so the wind's blowing across us, so we should a couple of parps on the old moose horn. Translation. Hot single mooses in your area want to meet you. So you see, that is why you should never follow any of those stupid desperate singles ads, because they're all bait, and just when you think you're going to get laid, some guy comes out of the bushes and shoots you with a 50 caliber rifle. Not speaking from experience here, I can't say I have ever followed any of those stupid adverts because they're all clearly garbage, even when I was single. And had I done so, I think the chances of me being shot by some kind of anthropomorphic moose are fairly slim. Is that moose poo? That is moose poo. I missed him. Has he gone right past me the other way? No, I think he was heading away from... Oh, no, he was. He's headed towards... No, he's headed out this way. So I am on his trail. He's trotting. He wasn't running. I'll stay with the shotgun slugs for the moment because... Stay zeroed at 25 metres because at the moment I think I'm fairly likely just to walk straight into him rather than... So much brush here, I'm not going to see him before. He was moving relatively quickly, trotting around. He could be a fair way away by now. Curious actually, if I shoot him with the rifle attachment of this gun, does that count as a does the game properly count it as a rifle kill or a shotgun kill? Oh, interesting. It does seem to vary by what ammo you've got loaded, because if I have shotgun ammo loaded, I hold my breath, there's no zoom in our sights. Whereas if I have the rifle round loaded, it does a bit. It means it counts it as a rifle for, like I say, one of the skills I've got unlocked in the game lets you, means when you hold your breath, you get a little bit of zoom like that on rifles. But it's specific to rifles, so... You did go up here. Nope. I think he's long gone. He's only a level 3. He's not really worth tracking that much. So let's carry on down into the valley here and see what else we can find. Oh, hello, hello. There's a whole bunch of stuff down there. More mooses. There's one male there. It's only level 3, but we'll take it if I can. So we can get a little bit closer, obviously. Ideally, I want to be downwind of them. That ridge there. Yep, there they are. Sneaky mooses. A bit noisy. Still a good 300 yards away. Yeah, we need to get a lot closer. I'm actually going to walk normally for a minute. Start being stealthy again now. So if we can stalk a bit closer to these mooses. Very quiet. I think we're going to try them with the rifle round out of this thing. I could try them with the Mosin, but the Mosin isn't actually a very high caliber. It's not great for hunting moose. I mean, lynx, maybe even reindeer, but not so much moose. I'll have my scope on for this as well, I think. He's just over 100 away. More mooses. Oh, that's a big one. No, it's actually only another level 3. There's a lot of these level 3 mooses doing the rounds that aren't. It's Moose Central in here today. So it looks like, yeah, today's going to be a bit of a moose hunting session. No bears. No musky deer. Just moose. I'm hoping those mooses in the distance might be just far enough away that they won't run from this shot. I'd like this guy to turn a bit though. not great. $55, $25, and that's the view range limit there, because that's where he disappeared, but he was going down. Over there. Is that more mooses again? Okay, well, you know what, guys? It's been a moosey kind of day, but I think that'll about do for one session for the moment, so let's see if we can track this guy down first. Let's go have a look at the map. Well, he hasn't dropped, according to that. Let's try and drop one of these, go to the Mosin. I love that reload animation though. Nope, I don't think we're going to get any of them. None of them are going to drop from that. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to leave this here, guys. So that's a little bit of Hunter Crawl World. You can see some of the new weapons. You know, they're okay. They're fun. They don't really add an awful lot to the game, but you know, I'd sooner have them than not have them. And when all said and done, the DLC for the weapons pack, it's about £2. Whether that's a rip-off or not, that's up to you. I'd have sooner had a new animal along with them, but hello, who's that? I kind of like the fact that the animals seem to be, put it this way, not one of the extra animals they've added to the game thus far has been DLC, other than the actual whole reserves. Let's try this pistol out on this guy. It's loud, isn't it? Let's see if that counts as a vital. Down. He's stuck. Well, if he's stuck on a rock, it'd be silly not to take advantage of this. Shotgun score. Moosey here. Okay. Apparently no longer stuck, but he's definitely going to die from that. I think that was the one I shot with the pistol earlier, so... leveled up apparently. Yeah, we got him with the pistol, another pistol again, and then 2 slugs in the left lung. Didn't penetrate very far, bro, because yeah, it didn't even go through to the right. Didn't even get double lung. It was the right angle shot, but it didn't have the penetration, even at that range. So that's interesting to note with the shotguns. The fact that I still got 100% quick kill means that moose... Where am I? Something else went down earlier. Shot on the run over here. Nah, that looks just like a flesh wound. Non-vital. Shotgun slug though, so you never know. Stuck on the terrain a lot around here. Not terribly good shots. Non-vital. Yeah, I don't think she's going down from that. Ooh, maybe she is. I don't think she's far off here. Seem to have lost our moose. It's one of these newfangled stealth mooses. It's not the same moose, is it? Oh, yes, yes it is. Yep, that was the one we got before. Apparently the first shot, ooh. I feel bad about that. But yeah, that was a bit of fun on Meved Tiger, and a bit of an old good old moose rampage. Ooh, hello, hello. Speaking of moose rampage. To give moose in the face. Really? Anyway, that'll about do for now. I think you get the general idea. So yeah, I've been Lakitas, and if you want to see more of this, let me know. If it bores you to tears, also let me know. I'm open to all feedback, good and bad. So yeah. And if you do want to see more, just hit like and subscribe as usual, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers.